What do you think about this story that's trending about these two girls that were shot dead in Mamelodi? So we want to hear from a man's perspective. What do you think about this whole scenario?
I think it's not fair, but I believe I'll understand what you mean when you say you want to hear from a man's perspective based on what you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
But so far, with what you asked, I think it's unfair for anyone to do that to anyone,
Mm-hmm.
whether it was two boys or two girls. It's unfair because, from a male perspective, I'm looking at it as these are human beings, first and
Yes.
foremost,
Mm-hmm.
people who we as men should protect.
Yes.
But we end up doing things like this,
Mm-hmm.
which is very unfair.
Yes. So the story is like we stand to be corrected, right? But what we see online is that they say the guy apparently he spent his last 10K on them. So after that he promised those girls promised that guy that we're gonna go back with you to your house or wherever.
Hmm.
So this guy spent his last 10K on these two girls,
Mm.
and then after that he said let's go home, and then apparently they refused.
Then the guy is weak. He's weak in almost all aspects of weaknesses a man can experience. How do you spend your last 10K while the month hasn't even ended? I'm sure he
Mm.
just got paid.
Mm.
And secondly, how do you spend all that money on random girls?
Mm.
Thirdly, how do you become so emotional to the point where you react and end up murdering not one but two females?
Mm.
That's weakness on another level because it shows lack of discipline
Mm.
when it comes to spending.
Yes.
Shows a lack of, it's like you spend all your money.
Yes. On this.
It doesn't justify that you should murder someone because you spent your last money. They don't owe him anything.
Yes.
They didn't owe him anything,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So I think he's weak. He's weak. He should be arrested and they should deal with him in prison.
Mm-hmm.
That yeah.
Yeah, same. I totally agree because other people will be like, these girls deserve this death because first of all, they every video we see them, they are always holding alcohol. Every video we see them, they are wearing a short skirt. So like as a man, like
Mm.
from a man's perspective, when you guys see those type of girls, do you believe that you guys can do anything to them because they don't show respect, they don't respect their body? Because a man can say, but she was wearing a miniskirt, that means she doesn't even respect herself, or like Tanum groove, or things like that. So like what do you guys say when you do you think they deserve that death because of the way they dressed and every video they're wearing alcohol, holding alcohol?
No, I don't think so. I don't think just because they drink alcohol and there's videos of them online drinking alcohol,
Mm.
then any random man should feel entitled to them. I mean, they're
Mm.
human beings.
Yes.
They're human beings. I don't even think they are prostitutes.
Yes.
I don't think they're prostitute because prostitute, if they were prostitute, there would be a different conversation because they would be doing something. This guy wouldn't have been paying this money if they
Mm.
were prostitute. He wouldn't have been paying 10K because there's no way prostitutes charge that money. So I don't think they were even prostitutes. They were random
Mm.
people going out to drink
Mm-hmm.
because they are beautiful. They're beautiful.
Yeah, and
Rest in peace to them.
rest in peace for
So
them.
because they were beautiful, any thirsty guys who go to the club, like I'm not even trying to make it a joke.
Mm.
Men get thirsty. It's normal. Any thirsty guys who go to the club, when they see a bunch of beautiful ladies, they will call them to their
Mm.
section to wanna spoil and wanna spend in hopes these guys go with them.
Mhm.
But if the girls refuse, it does not give you a right now to feel entitled now you wanna
Mm.
murder them. They don't want you.
Mm.
That means you as a man trying to buy their love
Mm.
and that validation from women. It didn't work.
Mm.
It's a failed attempt, and
Mm.
it shows a lot of insecurities with that man, because how do you spend your last money trying to buy validation from two girls, random girls, to the point when they tell you no,
And they
then you
know,
do this,
and they know
then
it's
it's
a no.
weak. It's weak. I mean, it's guys like this that make all of us look bad. It's guys like this and guys who justify what this guy has done.
Yes, I also want to ask, what do you think of other guys that actually justify this whole thing?
Look, I don't understand. You know, most guys who speak, ne? They speak because they lack life experience. They don't have the experience of being the bigger brother to younger sisters, younger girls, or younger brothers. They don't know the responsibility of being that person who has to look after younger girls. Most of them, they don't have the responsibility of being a father to daughters, to sons. So they don't understand that extra protectiveness and the sensitivity that comes with having to look after someone else, whether you like it or not. Hence, they are so insensitive. People who have daughters, they're not acting like most of these guys. People who have younger sisters, they see this, their hearts get broken because it could easily be their sister, could easily be someone's daughter. What do you think the father of these young girls is saying? The mother.
The mother.
But the father, imagine what the father is feeling.
And I'm sure the father looked at it as in a way of like, Pella, those girls were like 22 and 21. The father looked at it as like, my child is still young. Let her enjoy her life. And maybe other people are sexualizing them because they're wearing miniskirts, but she's still young, you know?
Yeah, I mean, they were normal ages. We can't say they were young, like, they were normal ages of going out. They were not young, like, men were not being the F word towards the P word. Men were not being we're not being DD on them.
Yeah.
We're not being OVHO on them.
Yes.
You know, like, so men were looking at them as like any girl, man, is like, yeah, you, unless they were kids below the age of 18, then I would say, maybe men were going overboard. But if they were above the age of 18 and they're going to groove and men look at them and men khalela them and like them, it's normal. It's normal. We can't act like it's not. It's very normal. Like any random man who would look at a girl and be attracted to the girl, want to approach the girl. So the problem begins when now the man feels like you are mine.
You feel entitled.
You feel entitled to another person's son, another person's daughter. That's the problem, because once that person does something you don't like, things like this happen. Now you feel like, because you are mine and I spent on you, now I have the authority to take your life. That's wrong. That's not allowed in any law in the world. It's not allowed, you know.
For real.
So I don't understand the men who justify this and say, because this guy spent his last money. As a man, stop being a simp. Stop being a coward. Let me talk to you, man to man. Because most of you are just small boys. Most of these boys are small boys who don't even have sex. They are sexually frustrated, these guys. Women don't want them. Hence, they over pedestalize when they get a girl. They make it a big thing. Hence, they're saying, this guy, he got this girl, he spent so much. That guy was a simp. Because how dare you spend your last money on girls? Clearly, he's not a top real G. He's like some weak link. He's a weak link, you know? And these are not the guys you want in your circle. Clearly, not even these guys who are justifying this. Don't want them in the circle. Because what will they do when they see my daughter walking around? You know, things like that. So it's unfair. These people are weak. These boys, it's boys. Emotional. It's not men. It's small boys. It's boys with small balls. It's small boys with small balls. They haven't even tested if their sperms can make kids. They are frustrated. I will share our phone. These guys. You see them online justifying this. Faceless accounts. They just know how to masturbate. That's all they're addicted to. So even you as women, you must understand these people, who they are. It's the men who are saying this. It's not the men you guys want. The men you guys want, They're actually on your side. You guys should be understanding that the real men, the men who take care of business, take care of families, they're actually feeling so sensitive for these young girls who have died. And those are the men who build society, not these boys talking too much, acting like they know things. They don't even have girlfriends, these guys. So I don't think you guys should be paying so much attention to them. They're unhappy with their lives. They haven't achieved nothing, most of these small boys. They haven't done anything. So they feel threatened by women. Hence they justify a murder of two girls.
How do you
because
justify
a
a
man
murder?
because a man with small balls lost 10k. What is 10k to two lives, man? Like, what are you guys talking about?
Not one, but two.
10k.
And who asked you to spend your last 10k on random
Imagine
girls?
10k, like that. 10k, like 10k.
10k is nothing. 10k is small money.
And it's two lives, not one life. That means one life to these guys is worth 5k. 5,000 a life to these boys who are justifying this. So
No.
it's weakness. Too much weakness in our society, to the point where men like this are even allowed to have these opinions, you know, because how dare we have men like this?
True.
Like, it's crazy.
And what do you think of like other men having to go on social media like YouTube and recording and not even showing sympathy to these girls and talking all of this nonsense that they are
Is
talking?
these red pill boys?
And
these red pill boys who don't even have sex. They follow too much red pill. Red pill content has made them believe that they are entitled to women
and not feel sensitive to women.
Yeah,
towards
not
women.
even sensitive. They think they own women. Doesn't even have to be sympathy. They think they own the women. Like, when when I say jump, jump. Hence these guys, they would rather murder two girls for 10k. So it's guys like that. You need to understand that it's the red pill guys. They've consumed so much red pill content to the point whereby this poison of red pill has gotten in their head, to the point whereby they don't even see women as human beings anymore because of what the red pill teach them. Women are hoes, women need this. Yeah,
women
cool.
Are this, women are that.
Yeah,
please,
you know.
Please don't follow red pill.
So is that content that has destroyed these people's souls. They don't have a soul.
Yes.
They don't have a conscience, these people. So you must understand, even as women, that these are not the guys you guys be saying you want. These are actually the guys you guys don't want, who are busy saying these things. You need to also understand that.
And what do you think of other guys that are saying that girls never learn?
Yeah, girls never learn. I mean, like, just because we're talking about men, it doesn't mean even you guys, we shouldn't tell you things, we shouldn't teach you, put you in game. You see stories like this. Not the first time. It's not the first time, but the other time was this other girl, she went on a date.
On a polo.
With a polo. You see stories like this. Sometimes maybe it'll be safer. And I'm not saying this can be controversial because it's now about the women. And this is not about these two girls. It's just on a generalized scale. Sometimes you as a woman should think to yourself, maybe it's safer for me not to go out. There's nothing wrong with the women thinking something like that. Maybe I should just stay at home. Maybe we should just drink at home. Maybe let's stop drinking alcohol. Maybe let's stop chilling with that group of girls. You guys could do that, but you don't. And certain things end up happening to you all. But it shouldn't be justified that they're happening to you all. But some of the things, you guys can stop them from happening, you know. But it's said that these guys, they did, that guy did this to these girls because of a 10k, man.
10k.
It's like, so he can't take rejection, this guy.
Yeah, he
can't take
couldn't
rejection.
see himself going down the drain like, wait, what? I just spent my last 10k on you guys and now you're gonna say no? Oh, hell no.
And I don't even think he spent 10k. I doubt he spent 10k.
He felt so entitled.
I don't even think it's 10K. Because why is it 10K? Why is it not 8.5? Why is it not 8.750? Why is it not 11.23 11.23 rand and 6 cent K? Why is it not that? Why is it
It
10K?
can't be 10K.
I
Like, it
doubt you
can't
even
be
spend 10K,
10K.
but even if you spend 10K, so one life is worth 5,000 to
He
these
did.
guys. It's
He
crazy, man.
didn't have the right to take those girls' life, like, at all. I feel like no bail should be. They shouldn't guarantee a bail to him.
Yeah, I think this case, ne, even politicians should pursue it so it can be taken and prioritized seriously.
Yes.
Because this guy can end up getting a bail, and that's
Mm-hmm.
the unfortunate part with the justice system in our country,
Yes.
because everyone is protected under the
Mm.
constitution.
But it seems like prisoners have more rights than.
He's not yet a prisoner. He still has to be trialed and convicted, and then he has to be sentenced.
Now they should just
So
burn him alive. That's
yeah,
it.
I think we're still gonna talk about this guy's case. It's gonna be interesting what happens to his case, but yeah, I think for now that's all we can say.
Rest in peace to those girls and justice to them. Is it? I forgot their names, but yeah, I don't want to say
Mm.
wrong names, but justice to those two girls.
Hmm?
And may their soul rest in peace, and we send condolence to their families and friends.
RIP.
It's a sad story, guys.
Hmm?
But anyways, thank you for watching up until the end. Catch me on my next video. Peace.